Welcome to Bumblebee Facts. This time we're continuing with threats to bumblebees, specifically habitat degradation. Remember, bumblebees have three habitats that are necessary for them: nesting, foraging, and overwintering habitats. So the first element of habitat degradation is fragmentation. Now, in my example, I'm using forest habitat types. Keep in mind that what I'm talking about here could apply to any of the habitat types like grasslands, scrublands, etc. In this example of fragmentation, you're seeing an eastern forest that the suburbs of an eastern city have cut into that forest, making smaller and smaller units, some isolated, and thus causing fragmentation. What are the impacts of fragmentation? Obviously, just like habitat loss, it reduces resources. It can disrupt foraging patterns of the bees. It can reduce their colony size and the colony success. It isolates colonies, and it tends to favor a general species over specialist species, which may be restricted to just a few different plant groups. The second component of habitat degradation is invasive plant species. And again, here, this is just a forestry example, but some of the common invasive forest plants, and this is a very small list, would be everything from garlic mustard to honeysuckle. In the image, you can see an image from Illinois that is English ivy taking over the understory, and these can have huge impacts. Invasive plants can have huge impacts on any of the habitats that they might occur in. So they outcompete native plants. In the case of forests, they can alter forest structure. And so in addition to wiping out or outcompeting the native plants, they also have a huge impact on the bumblebees that require particular flowering plants, as well as other animals that might browse. So what can be done? Well, a lot. In terms of fragmentation, it's just the same as habitat loss. Preserve existing habitat, restore habitat. Let's use less lawns. Let's use more wild areas, or let's be thoughtful about our landscaping. For invasive species, don't plant invasives. Do a little research. Make sure what you're about to plant isn't invasive. And then also remove invasives that you find on your property. And also support the government in their efforts to remove invasives from parks and our preserves. Thank you for listening.